Shalom, shalom. Before I start, I want to give all honors and glories and praises to Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Ahava Kakodash, Yahweh, which is the one true name of the Heavenly Father, Yahweh Shai, who the world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ, but his one and true name is Yahweh Shai. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone, because those are the men who I have learned this truth from through the spirit and power of Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai. Peace, blessings, salutations to the hopeful elect, and shalom to you, sincere brothers scattered abroad, pushing forth this word in truth and sincerity. I am the brother Bashiak Arazakah from the servants of Yahweh Yahweh Shai Camp, Las Vegas, Nevada branch. And pretty much this is going to be a quick hit, and this lesson is going to be titled as the return of the Messiah. And Lord willing, this lesson is edifying. The Messiah is not going to return as a man. The Messiah is going to return on a chariot, the biggest chariot ever seen in life. So the Lord is not going to come back as a man. He did that already. All right. And Lord willing, this lesson is edifying. This is Matthew 10:34. It says, "Think not that I have come to send peace on earth." See, so when the Lord comes back, he's not coming back to bring peace on earth. He's coming to do destruction. It says, "I am come not to send peace, but a sword." Right. The Lord is coming back to do destruction. All right. The Lord is coming back to do a cleansing. All right. This place has to be destroyed according to prophecy. All right. This place called America has to be destroyed according to prophecy. And this is Luke 21:25. It says, "And there shall be signs in the sun and in the moon and in the stars, and upon the earth distress of nations with perplexity." And perplexity, that goes into the meaning of not knowing what to do. People not gonna know what to do. All right, they ain't gonna be able to know what to do when this time comes. The sea and the waves warring. Verse 26. Men's hearts failing them for fear and for looking after those things which are coming on the earth, for the powers of heaven shall be shaken. Verse 27. And then shall they see the Son of Man, talking about Yahweh Shai, coming in a cloud with power and great glory. And that cloud is meaning a chariot, because the Lord is going to come back on a chariot. He's not coming back as a man. He did that already. When he makes his second coming, he's going to return on a chariot. A chariot is what the white man calls, the so-called white man Esau calls, a UFO, which we know is called an IFO, an identified flying object. The Lord created those. Those are actual vehicles of the Lord that's coming to and fro in the earth. So that cloud is talking about a chariot. The Messiah, when he comes back, he's going to return on the biggest chariot ever seen. And you got to be fully persuaded to know that and understand that. And if you don't believe that, then it's not meant for you to get it. Verse 28. And when these things begin to come to pass, then look up and lift up your heads, for your redemption draweth nigh. And that's what the redemption is. The Lord is coming back to save the Israelites. He's coming back to save the elect, which we are hoping to be, because not every single Israelite is going to be saved. This is Matthew 24, and we're going to start at verse 30. It says, "And then shall appear the sign of the Son of Man," talking about the Messiah, "in heaven. And then shall all the tribes of the earth mourn," talking about the 12 tribes of the nation of Israel. "And they shall see the Son of Man coming in the clouds of heaven," talking about the chariots, the so-called UFOs, which are actually IFOs. The Messiah is going to return on a chariot, and he's going to come back to deliver the elect of the nation of Israel. Lord willing, we are that number. Clouds of heaven with power and great glory. Verse 31, and it says, "And he shall send his angels with a great sound of a trumpet, and they shall gather together his elect from the four winds," right? From one end of heaven to the other. So this is a prophecy that's going to come, and the elect are going to be delivered, because the elect of the nation of Israel are scattered throughout the four corners of the earth. So the Lord Yahweh Shai, he's going to gather the elect that are scattered abroad, because the Israelites are scattered abroad into the hands of these 17 heathen nations. So the Lord is going to deliver his elect out of the hands of these 17 heathen nations, because we're still in captivity. See, so this is what the Messiah is going to do when he comes back. He's going to deliver the elect of the nation of Israel. And Lord willing, we are that number. All right. Let me see. I think I got one more precept. I think it's John 4 and is it John 4? I can't think of it right now. I think it's, if not, then I'll just end it there with that. I'm just going off the top of the head, brothers. Um, um, that's not it. Salakia. Um, Acts 17 and 31, and I'll end it with this. Salakia. This is Acts 17 and 31. It says, because he have appointed a day in which he will judge the world in righteousness by a man whom have ordained, whereof he have given assurance unto all men, in that he have raised up from the dead. And the Messiah, he was risen up from the dead, right? The Lord brought him back, and he was risen up from the dead. But that's not the precept I actually wanted. Salakia. I'm trying to think of that precept off the top of the head. Hold on, Salakia. Salakia. It was Isaiah 47 and 3. This is Isaiah 47 and 3. It says, thy nakedness shall be uncovered, yea, thy shame shall be seen. I will take vengeance, and I will not meet thee as a man. So that proves that. You know, earlier in the lesson, I said that the Lord is not going to come back as a man. All right, he did that already. When when the Messiah comes back, he's not going to meet us as a man. He's going to come back in the chariot. And he said it right here in Isaiah 47 and 3. Thy nakedness shall be uncovered, talking about Esau, Edom, his wickedness. Yea, thy shame shall be seen. I will take vengeance, and I will not meet thee as a man. So the Lord, when he comes back, he's not coming back as a man. He did that already. He's going to come back in a chariot, and he's going to deliver the elect, and he's also going to tear stuff up. He's going to do vengeance. Last precept, I ended with this, Revelations 1 and 7. Revelations 1 and 7. It says, behold, he cometh with clouds. See, they go to the word clouds there. That's talking about chariots, which they call so-called UFOs, which are actually called IFOs, identify flying objects. This is talking about the chariots. When the Lord comes back, he's going to deliver the elect of the nation of Israel on the chariots. It says, and every eye shall see him, and they shall, it says, and they also which pierce him, because those that put the Messiah to death, those that put the Messiah to death in the ancient times, they're here now. All right, they're reincarnated now. So the ones that put the Messiah to death, they're gonna see the Lord too, because they're brought back right now in this time. They're reincarnated. Those same people that put the Messiah to death, they're here right now in this present time, and they're gonna see the Lord as well. Right? It says, and all kindreds of the earth shall wail because of him, even so Amen. So every eye shall see the Lord. And the Lord, again, he's not coming back as a man. He did that already. He's coming back in a chariot, and he's only going to deliver the elect of the nation of Israel. So Lord willing, was that a fun? I want to give all honors and glories and praises to Yahweh, Bahashem Yahushai, Bahashem Yahweh Kakodash, and double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone, because those are the men who I learned this truth from through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shemashai. Peace, blessings, salutations to the hopeful elect, and shalom to you, sincere brothers scattered abroad, pushing forth this word in truth and sincerity. I am the brother Mashiach Arazakah from the servants of Yahweh Yahweh Shai Camp, Las Vegas, Nevada branch. And Lord willing, this lesson was edifying. Till next time, I say shalom.